Isn't this the mirror glowing up bad? It feels like something's happening. Okay, I want to see Lapis inside the mirror, because here she doesn't have memory, so maybe inside the mirror she does have memory. What is this light?
A new thread of destiny has been spun. Your path to where all may gather has been paved.
Lapis? Where are we? I don't know. Nor do I. Did some sort of spell transport us here? Wait. I can't seem to recall what I was just doing. It's as though I've been stuck with amnesia. I can't remember what we were doing just now either. Neither can I. Rufus. Renne. And another familiar face. Juices? Just what is going on here? Oh my, it's Tira and the SSS and the students of Thors. Talk about a surprise sign. Do all of you know them? I never met a single one. Not exactly, though I do recognize some of them. I think that two of the lefts are Imperial Army. Why is the former Governor General here? I thought Rebonia had you in prison. Your guess is as good as mine, I'm afraid. I feel like I've those kids with him recently, but I can't put my finger on it. Guess that's another thing we're not allowed to remember. Nothing the garden does is by accident. There must be a good reason they were brought here. Still, I never imagined to see you here, Renne. And nor did I think this is how we'd next meet, though I can't say I'm not happy to see you. Trying to process all of this is starting to give me a headache. Assuming this isn't some elaborated trap, would you care to explain what's going on? So, a portion of this place shares the same name with a space that appeared under doors 2 years ago. Yet from what you explored thus far, it's almost entirely different. I cannot fathom why it chose to summon our group as well. That clears up some questions, but it's still difficult to accept this as reality. Let me get this straight. The mirror is what brought us here. That's so cool, I always wanted to journey inside a looking glass. At least someone's here isn't having any trouble accepting the situation. That's simplifying it a little, but not inaccurate. So it is, I undoubtedly won't accept if it were not plainly in front of me. I have no choice but to accept what's happening falls outside the realm of common sense. Though I can say it pleases me to be at the whim of this black mirror. Now you know what it's like to keep under someone's thumb for once. Talk about a taste of your own medicine. My recent memory may be adult, but I know well enough I have plenty to say to you, Rufus. I ask you to grant me the time to do so later. Yeah, you two must have a lot to talk about. I can imagine it's going to be a very happy family reunion. Very well, when the time comes. Fate has dealt me an unexpected hand, but I will accept it nonetheless. So he's Rufus' brother, huh? She seems like it, though their relationship is complicated from the sound of it. Actually, I feel like we have already had this conversation recently. That altering stuff is no joke. It must be preventing us from knowing anything that changed our behavior. I imagine we run into him of all people here. Me neither. I wish we knew something about what Rufus and his companions were doing before coming here. It must be important. Like I say, there are no coincidences when it comes to the garden. There must be a reason they were called here. Yeah. If this means that all of these pieces have come together, then... I thought so. Something happening.
New information available for all visitors. Confirming completion of a new stratum. Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie corridor's second stratum.
It says the second stratum. That means we can finally explore further in the Reverie corridor. I take it mean that the new strata will continue to be added over time. I'm still adjust to our predicament, but it helps to have an obvious goal in mind. There's little point in dwelling on it, so many of our memories are missing. I will take this place up on its offer to refine my skills and better achieve the goals waiting for me on the outside. Although accepting my cooperation may be more difficult for some of you than others, isn't that right, Special Support Section? We are all in the same boat while we are here. I think it will be better to work together. I agree. I hope you're ready to pull your weight, Rufus. The same to you. So we can do pretty much whatever we want in here. I can think of a few ways to have fun. Can you both please behave? There are a few things I like to confirm while we are here. Wherever any of us are asked to explore the Reverie corridor or not, I think it'd be wise to survey our surroundings and prepare. Let's temporarily part ways. I trust you three to handle yourselves without me. Got it. Bye for now, Rufus. So what should we do now? We hardly know anyone here. Should we go around and say hi? I think we should behave a bit more cautiously than that. I want to confirm for myself how secure this location is first, but one thing's for sure. We are surrounded by skilled warriors. Being too trusting here could prove fatal. Let's follow Rufus' advice first. We should familiarize ourselves with our surroundings. We'll consider exploring this Reverie corridor after that. But I want you both to stay close to me, alright? Yes, sir. A leisurely stroll it is. Okay. Alright. I never expect you of all the people to be called here, grandmother. That only means that whatever's looming over us is truly dangerous. Maybe so, but you have nothing to fear now that I'm here. There's no trial too difficult for the elder of the Hexen clan. I'm looking forward to it, but not as much as I'm to getting comfortable here. I hope you realize this is a vacation.
Review missions.
I don't know.
Confirming rank points accumulated.
What are these? Hold up, are those? Is something wrong with Lammy and Sammy? Everyone is surprised seeing them for the first time. They're our arrangement partners. I don't think that really satisfies their curiosity. I was just helping with their maintenance. Sorry for surprising you like that. No, it's fine. It's just... Hey, Nadia. Yeah, I feel like we have encountered something like this recently. If only I could remember. Isn't a good feeling, thought. Wow, they're such neat puppets. Though it goes without saying they are not nearly as beautiful as I am. Hey, well, I guess you have a point. You are a living doll, huh? Okay, Lammy may be an underdog when it comes to beauty, but he's not gonna be outdone when it comes to cool factor. This isn't a real competition, Million. Please, don't make this more complicated than it needs to be. Who else is down here? Ooh. Completing trials godlike that brings me back to our time in Arteria. The Dominions had quite a challenge taking turns into their free time to train you. Though I honestly thought you never survived Commander Cell Knight's training. Well, I can blame you. I nearly passed out several times. I was so winded. I will never forget having my first drink after it was all done. It was when you took us to your favorite spot to celebrate my coming of age. That was still when I was wondering wherever I was scoot out to be a Dominion. No need to be so melodramatic. You know how we all felt, including the commander. We are all indebted to Father Barkhor in one way or another. So we all wanted to look after you and try to take some of the pressure of you off your shoulder, like looking after a little brother or son. Thank you, I deeply appreciate that. A lot of ghosts from were within the church night, I suppose. Well, it's none of our business. Let's get out of here. She's like, nah, moving on. Look at the brain, oh my god. If I didn't know any better, I would think you kids are just like any other your age. I understand you three have been traveling with Rufus. Kids, how rude. I suppose I can blame you for lumping me in with human children, though I am the masterpiece after all. As for us, we are accustomed to playing the parts when we have to. Yup, that's also why we are pretty darn social. In other words, they were raised under the condition that requires they learn how to blend into normal society. Is it too much to ask for kids to be normal kids these days? Not that I'm one to talk, running as a jagger when I was their age.
Did you say something?
This hub makes for a pretty cozy base of operation when you think about it. We are sealed off from the real world, all of our burners just disappear here. You can ask for a better place to lay down. Although I'm sure if I got too comfortable, Emma would have some choice word for me. Why I raised her to be so responsible. Either way, if you need my help with the trials here, come get me. Consider it my way of helping whip you kids into shape. Rufus. I'm sure there is plenty you want to say and ask me, but your lack of memories make it difficult, correct? Either way, of what's transpiring in Crossbell is being manipulated, what a strange situation we find ourselves in. Doesn't sound like it's phasing you much. Even if I can't quite put my finger on it, something about you is pissing me off. My mirrors on your being a pain in the ass in the very recent past. Who's to say? There's no point in trying to recall what we were incapable of remembering. Will it not be in our best interest to utilize each other's talents and work together while we are trapped in here? How ironic. Given the situation, I should be anything but happy right now. But for whatever reason, I'm relishing this opportunity. Even if this is only a momentary truce, I'll be coming on you again, Rufus. That's good enough for me. Rufus. This is getting to him more than he's willing to admit. Ow! Nice work, Theo. It's good to have a Epstein Foundation branch chief watching my back. Not bad yourself, Renne. I see Kitty's skills haven't dulled at all. You're even better than you were before a few years ago. Well, what do we have over here? I thought you two may be playing Pong Party, but guess not. They are having some sort of hacking competition. Whoever hack into each other terminal that's the least. Is this really an appropriate game to be playing? I sometimes play with my colleagues Jonah to keep myself sharp. It's rather fun once you get used to it. Would you like to join us? I have a feeling you do like well, Nadia. Well, maybe I'll get a game in later. What about you, LP? I don't know, seems like it'd be a real pain, so I'll pass. Oh my god, these two. Swim, Nadia, and Lapis, right? Yes, and you will be Lloyd Bannings and him, Rain Schweizer. Are they famous or something? To people in the know anyway. It's a rare sight to see two different national heroes fishing side by side like this. I think heroes is a bit much. The fact that you are traveling with Rufus and that I don't feel like this is our first time meeting has me a little puzzled. That can wait though. Would you care to join us? Excuse me? Why try to be friendly to us? It isn't as though we can keep the memories we make here. I won't look at it like that. Think of it as a way to get to know each other better. We will have to work together in here whether we like it or not. You got nothing to lose in my opinion. Think it over for now. You're always welcome to join us. You'll change your mind. These two are exactly like I have here. Let's see, the door is still not opening. Nice work here, have a drink. I'll save it for later. Wow, you're really sweetie. Were you two training? What's wrong with you? This is a place to relax. I'm afraid now is not the time to be resting on my laurels. I have not devoted myself harder than anyone to protect the people that are precious to me. Which is why he asked me to work with him into the ground. Don't know why he didn't ask his instructor though. That's because I will never surprise my brother if I keep doing the same things I'll always do. So I'm ready to go to another round if you are. Heh, I like the cut of your gym, kid. Gaining strength to protect the people precious to him, huh? Are we able to? No. Never mind, not yet. So if you use this formula, the equations so become easier to understand. Oh, I see, I'll make a note of that. You know, I was rather surprised to hear you briefly attended St. Astria when you studied abroad, Ellie. My, you really have been all over the continent, haven't you? Yes, well, I wasn't at St. Astria for terrible long, only 2 months. It just so happened this is part of what I study at the same time, so it's made me feel a little nostalgic. They are studying here? It makes sense, we can take back our memories of this place, but we do keep the experience we gain. I guess brain power falls under that too. Now that I know for sure, I always wonder what it would like to attend a school like that. Yeah, I guess there are some things we have gone to miss out on life. Hey, Axe, how it's going? Nadia, swim! I didn't expect to see the two of you in here. We are still unsure of how we got here in the first place as well. Are they friends of yours, Risha? Well, I never met her before. It's a long story. How has Arkansas been since then? Have Ilya and Sully been doing well? Just fine, in fact they are... Wait, why do I feel so apprehensive? Well, if you can vouch for these two, then that's a relief. Yeah, I look forward to us working together. You do? Excuse me, if this is common of us brash, but shouldn't you all be a little more cautious? Should we? Why is that? I doubt you all would have been summoned here too, if you had any intention of hurting us. Yeah, what he say, it'd been a waste not to use the numbers to our advantage, now that there are more fighters here. Welcome to the team. Oh, okay. Well, aren't they sweet? Not that it bothers me as long as they have the skills to back it up. If RX is anything to go by, we have best not underestimate any of them.
Activating requisitions program. Initializing trading process.
I think looking at the mirror is something, right? I cannot return to Zemuria. Okay, but it's mandatory to go with somebody or? Okay. But with who? Wait. Who's coming with me?
Let's scout out the area.
Whoa. Stay. Wait a second. Who's coming with me? You three, or it can be anyone? Because I'll be like, where are you, Gaius? I just build you, Gaius. What the hell? Where's Gaius? Am I blind? Where is Guy? I was like, Gaius, what the hell?
All the lights, they're passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes.